Jon Vaders is an essential part of OYMP, but what do we really know about him? Let's find out.
Everything and nothing, there's something that needs to be addressed that you can't address unless you found it. And that's the conclusion that I've come to in most of my work. It's all something that has been here, but it hasn't been here, and it all just kind of meets and sort of meshes together in the middle, and it all just fits. It always fits. That's what I find amazing in just the art and the film of everything, in the philosophies of others. I mean, when I look at philosophy, I see thoughts that are thinking thoughtfully about one certain gift that someone has been given, or something that someone has. It's all something that doesn't necessarily have to be the meaning of life, but there is the meaning of life in the subtext of everything. If you read between all these lines, you will be able to understand what everything is trying to portray, because when you look at something, it doesn't necessarily portray what you believe it portrays, because that is just an illusion, and that is just a distraction caused by the philosophy of nature. And that's my main inspiration for, I would say, 95% of my writing. All of my films are based off of that philosophy. A lot of my art, a lot of my paintings and my chalk art that I do, it's all based around that, and it's all something that I can't grasp unless I think about it. This is my interpretation of dragons and what I believe they looked like back in historical history times. This is a dragon's egg birthing with flames, and that's what I think the dragons came from, because they were born into a destructive nature. So what's not stopping them from hatching out of the egg that is themselves and breathing fire? Because that's total destruction, and all they want to do is destroy. And that's what I think dragons, that's what their real ambition in life is, because they're all pointing towards this destruction. And I'm gonna draw this. This is the this is the Greek symbol before we discovered all the Greek symbols of destruction. I mean, this is not like the new, like that one, Omega. It's not like that. This is before Omega. So if you have a dragon representing that, Omega is something that is just, it's erased from history. And that's what I truly believe in dragons. Why do we drink from cups? I don't like to keep track of time, so I took the battery out. I think time is poison. Sums it up quite perfectly. But I'm gonna put this back in because this is not my clock. I went down the wrong pipe. Do you want to be in a documentary?
For what?
This is films.
Documentary on films?
Yeah.
So you're...
Characters of films.
How so?
Certain characters in films are different,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
How do you see it in the films? Like, if you see philosophy characters and, like, say you see the dragons, do you think of the old Greek or the new Greek?
That guy always sits there.
I can tell you right now, go back to 24 legs.
Yes, they do.
A lot of times when I have too much change, like in this case, if you can see, I got like 52 cents. I like to take all the extra, I consider pennies extra, and hide them, so I have them when I like to when I'm short on the change that I need for things. I like to hide it, so this is me hiding my change. See, that was I dropped it in the studio. It's just see, now that one fell in there. You guys got a spear or fork or something? Can you scoop this out? You know, the umbrella is an invention that is something that is so. They just look over it. It's something that is swept under the rug, but it really comes in handy, like for people that don't want to get wet. And what I like to do is, I find it easiest to just tangle it on my fingers, so if I lose it, it never gets lost, because I'll never lose it. And I think I'll show it to you. It's present. Oh, shoot. I don't trust water. I like to use my own liquids to wash my hands, so I do. I got a little soap in there. Just gotta get it a little bit of strip. And just gotta wipe it. And then, it should be, it's always on there still, but I find that if just wait a little bit, it goes away, so I just leave it and I just go. It's all. Hello? No. No, it's not. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not. No, they got no. If you're gonna use fake oranges, why wouldn't they be orange?
Well, I first met Jon Vaders in school. The thing was though, he didn't really go to my school. He was just always there, hanging out. And the principal would always tell him, look, you have to leave or we're going to call the police. But he would just stay there because he was always so fascinated in learning biology and chemistry and Greek mythology. Then he came up to me one day and he said, I know it's your birthday, so I made you a cake. And in fact, it was not my birthday, it was December and my birthday is in May. But the fact that he had made the cake for me, it was very special. And we sat together in lunch and we ate the cake. And after that, we shared CDs like Boys to Men and our favorite artists and things like that. So, he was always a very special person after that cake.
No, it's not. No, it's not that. Okay, it's not that I'm angry. It's just I don't understand why you would order 10,000 red oranges when we specifically needed orange for the theater. Oranges, the color is in the name of the fruit. Why would you do that? Okay. No, all I'm saying is if I said, oh, we need red apples, would you go ahead and order green apples? Is that the way that you think? Okay. No, it's fine with me. No. Yeah, whatever. I mean, they're gonna have to use it. I mean, the guy who plays Dracula is gonna be upset. It's like I'm taking on this different personality and just zipping the mask up in the back and wearing it every day, and it's this mask that is something that isn't me, and it's all because I quit smoking cigarettes. And I specifically say quit smoking cigarettes because I don't want to say quit smoking, because I didn't quit smoking. I still breathe in smoke from someone who is smoking near me. I just don't put the cigarette up to my mouth and light it and the cigarette. I don't do that anymore. It's all secondhand. I'm a secondhand smoker, and I'm well aware of that, and I'm proud of that, because I don't have the cigarettes in my hand. It's all something that I do outside of myself. So it's not necessarily I'm a smoker. I am someone who smokes that doesn't smoke cigarettes. And that's the way I like to look at it. I'm a secondhand smoker, and that's the way I like to look at it, and I'm completely fine with that.